Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Welcome, movie fans. I got to cover all the news, and big shout out to Louis Lecca of Nerd Report, who first told me about this story. Now, I've known about the allegations in the past when Corey Feldman released his book years ago. I knew about it. I think I even watched the documentary somewhere that even though the names were not in it, because he's covered that in interviews recently. The names were not in it because of legal reasons that they examined who it could possibly be who was talking about in the book. So, listen, do not take light of allegations of this type of thing in Hollywood. Is there a past? Has Corey Feldman been done wrong in the past? I think so. I think he has. Unfortunately, if you want my honest opinion of the mixed bag that this documentary is, and is it kids too? He was claiming this is the kids too movement. Kids too late? I kind of think it's too late. And if you want to be really honest, there was exposure to some of this junk back in the Me Too movement. So my honest opinion is that he wanted a second crack at it. His book sold well. He wanted, my opinion is, maybe he really wanted to do good by his friend. But the other thing I've heard is that Corey Haim's mother does not like Feldman bringing this up again, bringing up all this bad memories and history. She lost her son, remember, to this type of chaos, and they were not. They did two movies together, and they weren't as close as he would lead you to believe. So does it feel kind of like a scam to profit off of previous Me Too? Not profit, but riding the tail end of a bandwagon that happened already, and to kind of pump this documentary up like it's going to be groundbreaking new things when everything in here. Now, I didn't see it personally myself, but everything I've heard is the names that are named. I've heard about them before, including Charlie Sheen. So there's absolutely no surprises. And Charlie's response, will he respond now? The other problem with this is, even if it's not true, the image of Charlie Sheen has been forever tarnished by his own doing. You wouldn't be surprised if it was. Even if it is, yeah, he should be held accountable, but he's responded in the past. And I don't even know how financially, I don't even know what's happening with this guy. The last time I saw him on YouTube or something, a really strange YouTube video, which I'll take a look at in a second here. It's not going to be the movement that Feldman has said it's going to be. It's not really groundbreaking. It's a mixed bag. The thing is too, you don't want this to be damaging to Hollywood. Yes, there's problems in the past. Is it exaggerated upon? I don't think in the past it was. I hope it's not this much of an issue at this time period. But there's lots of problems in Hollywood's past, including some that were cleaned up in recent years. I think the cleanup happened or is happening already. The pumping up this documentary, saying paying $20 when there's nothing new. Everyone, what I'll go. Why did I title this "Responds"? Charlie Sheen responds because he's the big name. The one that should not be named, that was finally named, that was kind of named already. Everyone already knew about it. He responded years ago. So he could he could be still guilty. But here is Newsweek. It's Newsweek article. Who is Corey Haim? Charlie Sheen. This is from Charlie Sheen responds to assault allegations by Janice Williams on November 8th, 2017. Okay, so here I'll read you his response from years ago. Charlie Sheen refuted claims on Wednesday that he assaulted actor Corey Haim. The Two and a Half Men star categorically denies these allegations. The actor's rep said in a statement to Hollywood Reporter. I don't even know if he has a rep anymore. Haim's longtime friend, actor Dominic Brascia, alleged to the National Enquirer on Wednesday that the 13-year-old Haim had been assaulted by the then 19-year-old Sheen when the two actors worked on the 1986 film Lucas. Haim unfortunately passed away from heart complications and pneumonia in 2010. He was 38. Haim was 10 when he started his career in television. Okay, there's not. He's already denied this. He's already denied it. Should he deny it again? I don't know. I think he should. The other issue here is it's secondhand account. Unfortunately, we will not get to know from Corey Haim himself. I honestly think if it was covered before, he shouldn't say anything. Charlie Sheen. I don't see this going anywhere from what's happened already, especially with other news out there right now that's affecting the movie industry. Now, should this be taken seriously? Yes. I don't. This also, unfortunately, what happens with this type of marketing for an expose documentary, that there's not a lot there. I mean, there is the accusations, but nothing new. In acting like it's going to be a new movement is actually detrimental to new stuff coming out because people are not going to take it seriously. So, unfortunately, if I got to be 100% real, the way this landed with a thud and trying to find profit financially off of it. Now, I don't want to attack the man's intentions either, but that's the way it seems. I mean, tell me in the comments below what you think. Do you think this was he about we're examining a man's intentions here, so that's a hard thing to say. But do you think he had good intentions, or do you think is it possible? Is it any possible that he's trying to capitalize on a movement that happened years ago when he would have got this documentary crew together, the Me Too movement, for something that he's already discussed thoroughly? This is all stuff that's been out there already. I haven't heard of anything new in this documentary. Have you? Now, here's just a few examples of some other situations. Of course, Roman Polanski. Of course. And the other one that went quietly, pretty much lost his career. And I did not watch the documentary yet. I got to watch it. Is the Bryan Singer. And there's a lot there, along with who's his friend? The usual suspects. Kevin Spacey. There is a lot there. I have to check out that documentary. No, do not take this stuff lightly. Do not take it lightly at all. Listen to everyone. Unfortunately, with the way the world is, you cannot believe everyone. You can't believe everyone. Now, I don't know. I don't necessarily think he's lying either, Corey Feldman. Maybe he honestly believes it based on what was told to him. You'll have to take the man on his word. That I think he said he told Haim in interviews that I've watched. He told Haim that, or he claims that Haim said, if something ever happens to me, you get my truth out. So if that's true, you have to give him credit for falling through there. It's just odd. He has an odd personality himself. This is a result of how children actors were back then. At the end here, let me bring up that video. Hold on a second here. I'm going to show you just a clip of Charlie Sheen in action. All right. Get this off here. Play this in a second. I do not know what's happening with this man. I doubt we're actually going to get a response. If anything, I think possibly if he still has a publicist, he'll say, I responded to this years ago. All right, here we go.
It's time. Now everybody's 20 years in the past behind my book, catching up, saying, my gosh, where was all this brilliance? And I'm saying it was right there. You had the poetry in your magic fingertips the entire time to flip my perfect pages and read my perfect words. But you didn't go there because you judged me, you condemned me, you discarded me. Well, not anymore. Winning. Hold on, stupid plane with noise attached.
Are you going on Ustream again tonight? You're not playing this, are you? Are you recording this?
Hell yeah. It's not going up tonight. I don't know when the
All
hell
right,
it's going up.
It'll go. You don't really. The reality here is that this whole situation is just sad. Sad that things have happened. This is Hollywood's past coming back for one more time. I hope he can move on now, Corey Feldman. If he thinks he did right by his friend, if he feels that he did what he needed to do, and yes, this should be talked about for sure. The other thing is he claims that I also saw some tweets that were being hacked and stuff. I really don't. Oh, here's the other. Here's the guy. Now, I'm not saying it's legit either. I don't know. I think this actor passed away too, up in the top right. That's when he was young. In the bottom picture here, that is his mother in an interview years ago saying she thinks I think she was saying it was, or no, she recently said she thinks it was this actor and not Charlie. So that's from Corey Haim's mother, who's not too happy about this documentary. So that has to be considered too. That's my thoughts. Get your comments in, even if you can't join me live later tonight, and I will give you a shout out in the mailbag. Tell me if you want me to cover stuff like this. It's unfortunate that we have to cover it, and the way it went down, the documentary, I don't think it exposed the industry like he felt it would. And I don't personally think anyone was trying to stop this. I don't think Hollywood tried to cover this one up. Charlie Sheen is a tarnished person himself, a tarnished brand, and the other actor has passed away, including Corey Haim. So any shedding light on the problems of Hollywood is a good thing, though. And it's something that constantly has to be worked on. I'll see you guys later.